Hey guys, how's it going? Cripan here. So today, Blackrock was released, and we got to play the cool encounters. It was just the first wing, the dwarves and shit, and well, it was totally awesome. I did it very quickly. I think I actually just beat everything in about 40 minutes on the normal and the heroic stuff on my NA account where I have all the cards, and obviously it's a bit easy. But then I went on my Europe account, which is a free-to-play account. It's been a free-to-play account for a while, so I do have some legendaries from the few packs that I've amassed over the months. So yeah, that wasn't actually too hard either. So I wanted to show you guys, like, I know some of you guys don't have very many cards or need a little bit of help, so I want to show you guys all my adventures today in the normals and the heroic modes, and generally how these bosses work, because, well, it's Hearthstone, it's awesome, and if I had a good time, you guys are going to enjoy it too. So as I mentioned in the last video, if you want to be a serious Hearthstone player, you should at the very least get the first wing of Blackrock, which is available right now. It includes the first three bosses. There's Corrin Diabrew. He's the first boss, and he's got the pile-on ability where he brings up minions from his deck 2 at a time, on heroic at least, which is the only relevant difficulty, and one of your minions. And there's basically many different ways to do this. If you're playing like a free deck, it's probably good just to play mage. You freeze their minions with like Ice Nova, something like that, and well, you just beat them down. It's pretty easy. I managed to kill this guy on turn 2 on heroic. It's really hard to do, and it involves playing a hunter deck with Gazrilla and very few minions, and it requires help from Corrin. He has to either whirlwind or get out like a get into damage or Gazrilla. You guys will see just how that happened. But overall, very simplistic fight, a lot of fun, and yeah, I played this at Blizzard Europe a little while ago. Not much has changed. Not even the AI. The AI is still pretty much a complete fail right now, but who cares? Second boss, High Justice Grimstone. He's a little bit more interesting. This guy's hero power is he spams 1/1 taunts the whole time. And on heroic, he starts, I believe, at 4 mana. And I think he always goes second, so he always has the coin. So he can start at 5 mana. And basically, his deck is entirely legendary creatures. I don't think he has a single spell. This is the deck that I used on my free-to-play account. Basically, you can just mind control tech some of his legendaries. You can big game hunter some of his legendaries. You can just win the game that way. It's really not all that hard. He still has to play his creatures. The absolute easiest way to win is when he plays Lorewalker Cho, you cast Ice Nova, and eventually he'll fill up his board because of his hero power. And when he does, because his deck is entirely creatures, when his board is full, the only option for him is to play the Ice Nova that you gave him. So he will Ice Nova you back. And this will basically create a loop because of Lorewalker Cho. So all you have to do is Ice Nova, Ice Nova, Ice Nova, Ice Nova, Ice Nova, Ice Nova, and 30 turns later you ping them down to 0 health. Exciting. You also mill him this way. You prevent him from drawing. He has a Deathwing in his deck, but if his board is full, he can't even play it. He literally cannot do anything. You get him stuck in this loop, and it's hilarious. The last boss, Emperor Tharson, he's kind of a cool little dude. His hero power is the 30 damage, as I mentioned a few days ago in a video. And the way this works is he has his wife, which on heroic has only 1 health, and that's a little bit of a problem because he plays a bunch of creatures that kill themselves, that do a lot of damage to the whole board. And yeah, it's a little bit problematic because his own wife dies, and his wife just ends up killing you given enough time because it does 3 damage a turn, plus he's got weapons. So what you absolutely need in every deck you're going to challenge him with is a Crazed Alchemist. If you have that on turn 2, you can flip the wife so it only does 1 damage turn, and it survives all the passive AoEs caused from his creatures. The main weakness of his deck is that he has 0 removal cards. All his removal is from weapons. He has a few Flame Strikes, but Flame Strikes only do 4 damage, so the absolute best way to beat him is with Priest. This is the Priest deck that I used on my free-to-play account. You absolutely need the light wells, and you basically stall the game. You need a Crazed Alchemist right off the bat, and that basically makes it a complete joke. And you stall the game with light wells, you draw cards and stall the game with Northshires. Eventually you draw into combos, and well, when you have like a 10-10 creature, you've basically won, because he has zero chance of removing it. Most of his deck are small creatures, that's why it's good to have Shadow Manus, that's why it's good to have Cabal Shadow Priest. And because all of his small creatures are just kind of easy to kill, it's usually better to have Holy Smite than Shadow Word Pain. So that's why you see that addition there. In general, if you have a decent deck, you can one-shot every single boss on Heroic. So that's a little bit of a letdown. I don't think it was quite as easy in Nax. It is easy to beat Nax nowadays because we have a much greater, much more advanced card pool. But when Nax was released, I think it was quite unusual for players to defeat all the heroic bosses in one try, and I think the average tries was like barely over 1 across both my accounts, and considering one of the accounts is free to play, it basically means that the difficulty is pretty low. But if you're having trouble, hope I've been helpful, and even if you're not, you guys will enjoy these highlights, so check them out. Hope you guys had as much fun as I've had so far in the expansion. And well, there's a lot more to come. Until then, I'll see you guys. Was Freeze Trap too slow? Maybe. Get a Pyromancer then. Yeah, I don't want to track yet. Alright, let's try this. Okay, we won.
One shot, one. Let none survive.
Alright, so that deck works. Flare is too slow. Okay, tracking's good. Okay, so that's kind of probably gonna get one of the cards. We're basically looking for Arcane Shot or Archer. Okay, we got Archer. So it's possible here. Oh! 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 BAM! Done! Geddon and Whirlwind. Blizzardy Eye, boys. Blizzardy Eye. There's a better target than that, actually. Man, the AI really needs some work.
A new challenger. I must protect the wild.
That sucks. Okay.
Ladies and gentle dwarves, have we got a show for you today? The greatest legends of Azeroth versus a single adventurer. Oh, come on.
This deck wins consistently if you have Recycle. Oh my god! My hand sucks! No!
Next up, The banana master himself.
Oh my god. This is the dream, but I don't have an auctioneer. I don't have the mana acceleration to play it.
Restless.
I could take you.
Fuck. Did we win?
Keep this up, and Ragnaros will soon be purged from this mountain.
Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Looks like we didn't need the auctioneer. Absolutely outskilled. Yeah.
Dark iron force will never fall.
The light shall
Okay.
bring victory.
I really just want Crazed Alchemist right away. Good.
Hey, leave my wife alone.
Yeah. Is this the coin loot hoarder play? Okay, Axe face. Not bad, not bad.
You love my new recipe.
Okay.
Let the pain speak to me. Bring the pain.
Is someone injured?
It's not circle heal yet.
You call that?
What? Okay, that was pretty terrible.
Right away.
You love my new recipe.
Okay, we got Lightwell, good.
Let me
Gimme,
change
gimme.
your- Right away.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Okay.
What we do.
Rip.
Face the light. Right away. Obey.
No, Moira! You will pay!
He's game.
You managed to kill both dwarves. Impressive, adventurer.
Yeah, the light well deck is really strong against them.